G'day guys, welcome back once again at Perth West Oz RC. Well, today I've got another new foldable quadcopter to hit the market. This is basically called an F196. Now there's no identifiable brand name except it says Shark Selfie Drone and F196 is that model. So other than that, that's pretty much what it's called. This is a very new quadcopter to hit the market, guys. It's got the gesture photography, it's got optical flow, and a huge runtime of 22 minutes, and you'll see why in a moment, guys. So yeah, nice looking quadcopter here. It folds out, pretty stealthy looking quad, and as I said, it's called the Shark Selfie Drone on the side. Here's a whole list of the features here. So you've got the gesture photo, gesture video, optical flow, of course. You've got the position height, which is altitude hold. The double cameras, the 720p on the front and the optical flow one below. It's got 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, 1 key return, headless, HD camera, so it's a 720p HD, I guess. And yeah, there you go, USB charging. So other than that, very plain. It's got a picture on the back here. Box got a little bit damaged, and everything is all good in the box. I've already had a look. So this one was from RC Moment. So thank you very much, RC Moment, for sending this sample for review. So let's check it out. Okay, guys. Well, first off, I want to show you the user manual. It's actually quite good. It's in good English, and they're using a lot of real photos of the quadcopter rather than diagrams, you know. So there you go there. Shows you all the controls. Very good detailed booklet. I actually like this one. It's a few pages long. Takes through all the charging and all sorts of stuff. All the accessories or parts. Obviously you got your QR codes there. It's pretty standard. And it tells you how to do the gesture photography correctly and what not to do. So it's saying here, don't try to do the gesture photography with your body behind it. Otherwise the picture won't turn out. Same as the gesture video. So you got to sort of have it away from your body so it doesn't overlap. But yeah, this is a Chinese section. So it's split into two, English and Chinese. Very good booklet. And here's the quick start guide of the app, also in English and Chinese. All right. Now the controller. I really like this little controller, guys. It's not a bad size, and what I really like about it is the top here for the phone holder. Now these antennas are fake, like pretty much all these quadcopters these days, especially these Spark clones and so forth. But anyway, I like how it folds out and everything is out of your way, and that you can mount your phone on the top rather than the bottom that most of those ones that have been released lately do. Yeah, I like how it's up the top. It will fit a huge phone like the one that I'm using at the moment to record this video, the overview. And it's got a slot here too for your phone to sit in. See that? And little sponge mounts on the top to make sure it doesn't move around. So yeah, no, it fits your phone very securely. I've actually tried it, and I like it because you've got it in field of view of the line of sight when you're flying as well, rather than looking down here. You know, you actually, if you've got the controller in front of you, you don't have to look right up as much as when you're looking at FPV here. So yeah, I like it. The sticks feel pretty smooth, even though it's a cheap controller. The buttons are labeled here, so you got your speed rate, 1 key return, video and photo. You've got a couple of shoulder buttons here which are small, but they would do some of the other features. I'll check that out in the instruction manual. But yeah, very comfortable controller. Now when I first opened this box, I was like ready to get my AA batteries or AAA batteries out, and I was like, oh gee, there's No little door on the back. And then I saw this on the bottom. So this is awesome because this has a rechargeable 3.7 volt, one cell, 390 milliamp hour LiPo inside it. So that's rather neat. You don't need to go buy batteries for this thing. And there you go. You turn it on. It's ready to bind. And I'm pretty sure these 3 LEDs here probably tell you the state of the LiPo inside, maybe. I've got a feeling there will be an indicator of how much battery life is left. So that's rather neat. But yeah, guys, nice controller. I like it. I really do like it. Hopefully, it, when I go flight, it controls well and it's not robotic or anything. But yeah, pretty nice. These are fake, of course, but you can use it as a stand as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, really, really cool little remote. All right, that's enough of the remote. Let's get onto the quadcopter itself. Here it is here, guys. It's made out of ABS plastic. It actually feels pretty rigid. It's not like, you know, it feels pretty tough that it would withstand a crash, so it doesn't feel like really flimsy. They fold out, obviously, like this. And it rather expands to a pretty decent size. Yeah, pretty cool stealthy look to it, guys. It's a matte finish. And there's the camera on the front, 720p camera, tilt adjustable, pretty much like a 45-degree tilt, or maybe a little bit more. Yeah, probably about 70-degree tilt, so you can face it to the ground. What else? Yeah, just a pretty neat design. The LED lights on the bottom here, and notice the arms, they, to me anyway, even the props, they look very Vizio-like, if you know what I mean. It's like the same company makes the Vizio Battle Shark and those type of quads. So it's got the design cues, even the pods are the same. It just has that same sort of feel to it as well. So there's the lights on the front and on the back. You can see it from all angles, which is nice. And yeah, pretty cool looking quadcopter. So yeah, it just says optical flow. That's pretty much it. And a little emblem on the front, which is a shiny plastic. The rest of it's matte finish. So yeah, the battery is a huge 2200 milliamp hour, guys. 3.7 volt. So look at that. That's massive. There we go. 3.7 volt, 2200 milliamp hour. Now, it comes with a USB charger, and from a flat battery, they're claiming that it will take about close to 2 hours to charge. It's got the micro USB to charge it, and if I remember rightly, when I did charge it, this was red, okay, and then when it's finished charging, it will go out. But yeah, massive, massive battery. This actually battery weighs 65 grams on its own. It says on paper. So give you an idea. What you got to do, you got to slide those back to put the battery in. This battery is a little bit funny because what you got to do, you can't just throw it in like that. It won't fit. So what you got to do, you got to slide the back in first, and then it will click in place like that. Okay, there's a Wi-Fi antenna for the Wi-Fi FPV, and there is your little optical flow camera as well. Okay, so yeah, they're claiming this one will fly to a control distance of around 80 to 100 meters, and the Wi-Fi camera probably will drop out around 50 meters. It's saying about 40-50 meters. Okay, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. They're claiming it'll fly for 22 minutes, like it says on the box. So yeah, I'll see how it goes. See if it will get to that flight time. So I probably won't do it in this review. I'll just test out all the other features because it'll be a really long video. But I might do a separate video on actual flight time. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm pretty interested in trying this out at the field. So that's what's going to be coming up next, guys. I'm going to head off down to the field because I have charged the battery up already before making this video. So I'll catch you at the field, guys, to see how this new F196 Shark Wi-Fi optical flow quadcopter performs. Okay guys, I'm here with the optical flow drone, the F196. Now I believe this is the Vizio emblem. I don't know why this quadcopter is not marked as a Vizio drone, but that is the Vizio emblem, which I done a little bit of research on. But anyway guys, I have got my tablet here today because I had some issues with my phone. Unfortunately I can't get the MobiZen screen recording working on this for some reason. It just keeps doing some funny stuff, so I'll just try to use that for recording purposes only. Right, so I'll start recording there. So unfortunately that tablet doesn't fit in this holder, so I'm gonna have to have it on the ground. So it's already bound, guys. Matter of turning it on up and down, you get that beep. And this is the auto takeoff button, guys. So I'm going to hit that, and off we go. Now this is claimed to have a 22-minute flight time. I've wasted quite a bit of the battery now setting up my devices, trying to get them to work out here properly, and so this won't be a full flight test, guys. I might do that in another video, but it's got optical flow and it seems to be working rather well. I mean, it's a little bit breezy out here today, and it's doing a good job. Pretty solid, almost like a GPS lock. So let me change the rates. Rates are on the left here. Let's take it up. Go for a bit of a flight. Hopefully the tablet is working fine. I'll have to have a look now and again. So it is holding the optical flow pretty good up there, guys. Let me see. I think this app is having some difficulty here for some reason. Might have to get out of that. This H-Fun app ain't the most friendly app, guys. I don't know why, but I've had issues with my phone. I mean, as you can see, it's just locked on like a GPS quad. I'll just try to get into that, guys. Sorry about this, but just want to try to get some flight footage here. I'll bring it back closer to this, close to myself, but yeah, it's just sitting there rather nicely. Right, I'll just hit calibrate, and I'll hit start, and looks like we got no picture. That's rather odd. Let me bring it down. Oh wow, looks like the lens popped out. Oh, that's unfortunate. The lens has actually popped out of the camera here, guys. Wow, okay, well, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to take, let me just show you. No wonder I couldn't get a picture. Just there, the lens has popped out. Can you see that? So unfortunately there goes the footage idea. But anyway, I'll fly the quadcopter. God knows where that went. I mean, haven't even crashed the quad, but anyway, oh well, that's rather unfortunate. I was wondering why this screen went white. Alright guys, well, I might as well shut that off so there's no Wi-Fi interference. Wow. That's a shame. Alright guys, well, I'll just sort that out and we'll take it for a flight. And I'll just cut this out. Okay, no networks, okay. Well, that's really unfortunate because I was wondering why it was up there, why the picture went away. So I'll do a gyro reset. Down and out, you hear that beep. Let's take off again, just go for a flight. Unfortunately now I can't do all the gesture modes, you know, the V sign and, but oh well, I don't know what to say about that guys. It's rather unfortunate. So it's fighting a wind here. Full pitch forward. See, the main feature of this quadcopter is its camera. And now that I have none, I've only got the bottom one I guess. But that's no fun, is it? Let me bring it down. I've never had that happen before. So let's test out. I'll test out the one key returner, which is, I believe, this button on the top as well, near the auto takeoff. That might be headless. Is it? Better get out of that. We're going in reverse pitch here. Okay, let me try that again. So yeah, that's headless. I'm yawing, going right, going back. Alright. It seems to fly pretty well. I'll take it out there and hold that headless button down for a couple of seconds and it's supposed to come back. Oh, one key. Oh no, sorry. That's a one key return, which is this button here. I got it mixed up there, guys. Sorry about that. So that seems to work. Take it right out there again. Hit that once, and it should be coming back. Yes, that works fine. Okay. What else can I test now? These two buttons don't do anything on this side. Just fly it around, I guess. Does fly nicely. Probably put a 5.8 all-in-one camera on this one because it's such a long flight time, you know. I may do that. Since it doesn't have a camera now. Which is unfortunate. That's just a QC issue though, guys. So let's see that optical flow lock once again. It's getting pushed a little bit by the wind now, so it's sort of moving about a bit, but it's trying to hold its best position that it can. It is locking on somewhat, so that's rather good. And what a shame about that camera popping out the way it did. So yeah, it's holding position quite good, guys. I mean, he's fighting the breeze now. And if I get under it, will it do it like a gesture? It's following my hand. Do that again. And go forward. It does follow. Trying to follow my hand here. See that? The bottom camera is working. But yeah, like other Vizio drones, because I'm thinking this is a Vizio due to that label on the bottom, or that icon just there, as you can see. That this F196 is a Vizio branded quadcopter, even though it doesn't say it on the listing. It just says optical flow drone. So let me just, I'll fire up that other app and the app again, and I'll see if I can get a footage from the bottom camera. So I'll just hit the auto land. I mean, I should have heaps of battery left. As you can see, it just turns off by itself. Alright guys, well I'll cut this video for now, so I'm not wasting the hat camera battery, and then once I set up the app again, I'll see if I can get some footage from the camera underneath the quad. Okay guys, well I've got the app on my phone this time. So I'll see if I can take some footage of the ground with this quad. So I'll do a gyro reset, and let's go up. I actually went to the pitch back then. See if the bottom camera works. Seems to be working. Can I get underneath the quad? Can you see me under there? Let's see. I am in picture, but it's rather pixelated by the look. Yeah, I'm not too sure why I'm having issues today with this particular Wi-Fi app. Doesn't look the greatest up there, does it? But even up at that height, I mean, that's pretty impressive that it's holding the lock like that up so high. There I am underneath. It's rocking by a little bit, but that's the wind. Okay. But it does fly nice, I admit. It flies very much like the Battle Shark drone. Very similar. It's almost identical, except doesn't have the shark teeth and all that. The flying characteristics are very, very similar. It's just almost like they repackaged it in a different body shell. and this one has a large 22 milliamp hour LiPo. You know, I might finish that recording because I don't know how that's turning out, guys. I'm not even really looking. So I'll get underneath it again, try to. It's holding rather stable lock there, as you can see. I'm underneath. Now it's like getting blown around a bit, but there, guys. Let's see what else I can do with this. Oh, can I land it? No, I can't land it with the app, so it has to be bound to the app. It's a shame the camera on the front tapped out. There you go. I'll land it again. Let's see if I can fly this with my phone, eh? So turn the controller off and see. And you just have to get out of this app and then recalibrate. Yeah, it's calibrated for the phone. So, flying with my phone, oh boy. Don't usually like doing this, but looks like it's flashing the lights now. I don't know, that may be LVC. So there's the rates. Take pictures from the ground. Let me see. The effective follow-up distance between the aircraft and takeoff position is 2 meters. Yeah, well, I doubt it's going to follow me. It's got no camera to follow me. Okay, let's see if I can do some sort of waypoint flying. Doing it. Starting to wobble a little bit, doesn't want to do it. You can see I'm using my phone. It's got LVC lights by the look of it, it's flashing now. So yeah, it doesn't want to do this, it's telling to vibrate each time I do the lines. Okay, oh man. Try something else. How do I get out of this? That's VR mode, so it's double screen, don't want that. Palm, how do I do that? Let me just see what happens here. No, it can't recognise me. Some sort of gesture thing. I do it off the bottom camera. I mean, it's following my hand a little bit. It's getting blown around, but I'll get out of that. I'll get out of that. Where's the gyro sensor? That's what I want to try. What's that one? No, I want to get out of that. Master mode, maybe? It's master mode. Oh, it's landed, guys, so it was LVC. That was a rather long LVC anyway. And, you know, it's not going to, it didn't get a 22 minutes flight time today because I was mucking around with these apps, and stopping and starting. It took me a while to get this app to work out here today. I don't know why, on both of my devices. So anyway, that's rather unfortunate that the camera popped out. I'm pretty disappointed about that, guys, to be honest with you. Right at the start of the flight, I mean, you probably would have only seen a couple of seconds of actual clarity in the camera. I don't know how that popped out. It's obviously unscrewed itself, because there is a thread there, but that's rather unfortunate, eh? Never ever had that happen. But I think this is just a QC issue there, possibly on this particular one. I'm not going to really, I can't really bad note this. I can in a way, because you know that shouldn't have happened, but the flyability of this thing with the TX and the little time I had with the phone, I mean the phone, I don't really like flying with the phone, but that's just my opinion. But flying it with this TX, it did fly rather well, like a, you know, those Visios, the other branded Visios. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but this ain't branded as a Visio drone, but that is a Visio symbol. It just says optical flow, and I mean, look at the quad. Look at the quad. It's got the telltale signs of being a Visio. I mean, the layout is the same props, same landing pods, and everything like that. So no doubt I'll get a good flight time. I'll probably do a follow-up video just on the flight time of this thing to see if it will do the 22 minutes. I'm pretty sure it would with such a large battery. It's just unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, it flies well. I'm pretty impressed by the bottom camera there, the optical flow. I mean, I had that up pretty high, you know, and it's still locked on position even in this wind today. So that's another good plus about this one that I was impressed with. Yeah, it flies well. I found it to fly really good. So I mean, yeah, for the price I guess it's okay, but I was just a little bit disappointed about this camera, because that is a big feature of this quadcopter, is the camera, because you got the gesture controls and, you know, the whole V sign, you know, and the palm away, I guess, gesture photography with this thing. So maybe this is just a one-off where it you know, just there, the QC got the better of it, but as far as the camera. But anyway, guys, look, I'll leave it. Sorry to keep dragging on this, but yeah, I'll leave the link in the description below. This is from RC Moment, and hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I've just been as honest as I can with what is being given to me here. It's unfortunate that that did happen. So other than that, I give it pretty good marks. It's not a bad flyer indeed. So I'll do a follow-up video just on the flight time, see how it can go, and that'll be it on this one. So that's the F196 Optical Flow Drone, guys. Hope you enjoyed this review anyway, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now, guys.